So for this, I am just going to start going over Biora. As you can see, prices come down a lot apparently. This is on the daily time frame, and I apparently had it zoomed out a bunch. And so if we do zoom in on the chart, you have a bunch of Fibonacci retracements that I've done. I have covered this a number of times on the channel, but it doesn't really get that many views. I think, largely because it's just been bleeding down for a while. The only time it really gets views is when there's some volatility to the upside, or, to the downside. But since it has just been in kind of this slow downtrending channel, it broke below a little bit. It doesn't really get too much traction here on YouTube. So, if you do want to see more videos on Biora, make sure you share them, make sure you like them, help out the algorithm by throwing a comment on them. And yeah, the more views it gets, the more likely I am to cover it. But if I do miss it, if I'm not able to cover it, as far as not getting enough views goes, happy to do it during a live stream. And also, might make a video of it. One of your requests, if you do, let me know about them. So yeah, just do that. And yeah, I'm just going to remove the volume profile. We don't really need that. And so just looking at the chart here, what I see is there's this downtrending channel. I'm going to zoom out again, sorry. That we've been trading in for a while. I had initially drawn the channel with the solid white lines coming down, but then I recently noticed that there were some wicks that came outside of that channel. I thought, oh, well, I'll check those and see if there is, a broader parallel channel, and that does look like what we have. And yeah, and I started to do that because I had noticed that the price was outside of the channel, but still just bleeding down. And I would have expected there to be a breakout. And so what we saw over the past 4 days, over the past trading day, the past trading week, because it was shortened because of President's Day, we did see not only a continuation of this breakout from that parallel channel, but we also saw, gap up and then a retracement, but not to the channel. Actually, to what looks like might be forming this bullish falling wedge. And yeah, I believe I drew that during a stream initially, probably adjusted it for, I think I did a video on it, or maybe let's see if I've locked them in place. Yeah, I've fine-tuned them to those peaks. There is one wick that did go above that downtrend. And then for the bottom of the wedge, there are a few wicks that go below it, but no closes below it. And so, yeah, I do see this as being a significant breakout, although it might not seem like much. We did get this, breakout on Tuesday, but then on Wednesday, the 21st, it did go negative about 5.5%, put in a bearish engulfing candle. So not looking too good there, but it retraced to, exactly basically the top of that wedge, 2 days with wicks coming down to there. And, on Friday, we did get a close higher than the prior two closes. So I do think that's good also. Let's see, look at this on the weekly real quick. The close for last week was at a price of, 84.88 cents. The week before, we had a high of 87.82 cents. So really it would be good to get a close above that level for weekly. But really, now that we're potentially moving up, it would be good to get a close for this coming week higher than last week's high, which would be about 90 cents exactly. So if we can get a close this week above 90 cents, that would be really good. Yeah, and that really also, I think if I throw up the volume profile, getting to 90 cents, we see a little bit of a decrease in the volume here. There was a good amount of consolidation below it, also a good amount of consolidation above it. So I think it will be tough to get 90 cents, but if we can get it, that would be great.